I thought I heard the pacification fields kick in. All right, shh. Nobody move. I'll handle this. Excellent. A zone that is, yes, forbidden to you!
No, I like teddy bear.
Indeed. Docile. How dare you bring Rodco Tech in here? Did you retrieve the technologies yet? We need them.
Yes, it appears you did. I know that look in your eyes. What are you scheming? Ah, yes, Dr. Five. He did not make it. It was sad. But not really. Math is the universal language. Your inferior brain would not understand. It is possible. I am very busy, so I may not do it. But possible. Why do you ask? One of us? That's preposterous. We could never let someone of your intelligence, or lack thereof, join us. Perhaps I misjudged you. Maybe we can put this old body to use after all. If you bring the broken chassis to the sink, you can possibly repair it. But it will be very difficult. I don't know if you have it in you.
Might I be of service, sir?
A sixth member of the think tank. Fascinating. I could offer you the equipment to repair it, but you will have to do it yourself. How does that sound? You're the boss here, sir. That sounds like quite a brilliant proposition. As you wish, sir. There you are, sir. Should be all repaired. Sir should bring that back to Dr. Klein. See what he can do with it. Excellent! I shall make preparations. I will need to make the proper measurements of your neural cavity. Rest assured, you will soon be one of us. Revel in your flesh form for now. It won't last long.
In the decades following the Battle of Hoover Dam, the Big Empty remained a desolate stretch of wasteland where few travelers dared to venture. In time, however, a strange blue field began to grow, slowly spreading across the Big Empty. Lightning blue fields of force danced on the horizon like electrical storm. People whispered of floating spheres flickering like a rainbow of torches in the desert like old-world wisps. Then communities began to vanish. Good Springs was crushed beneath bizarre hexacrete blocks that stacked to the sky. The inhabitants of Prim winked out, flesh-fried into X-ray silhouettes, their arms raised in surrender. A satellite fell on Jacobstown, beaming a kaleidoscope of bright blue equations into the deranged Nightkin minds, driving some berserk, paralyzing others. Black Mountain Radio began broadcasting a strange staccato of static as the hordes of giant man-eaten battle Brahmin began to swarm its peak. Camp Searchlight became a garden of giant carnivorous plants, and the Colorado River shrugged one day, drowning several communities as its contours adjusted themselves. The Gomorrah became a home of a particularly virulent vegetation-braced STD that grew like a fungus within the victims' genitalia, until their bodies burst open like pots. The Legion East was systematically brain-scrubbed and rebuilt so that the inhabitants believed they were in ancient Rome, on the moon. And the human cattle of the NCR were re-educated into believing they existed in perpetuity in a nationwide version of some place called Tranquility Lane. In the end, no one was sure who had cracked the dome at the Big Empty, although it was clear someone had been playing with forces they did not understand. Throughout all this, the think tank was industrious, confident these experiments were all for the best. The results of the data they have obtained, incredible! They marveled that all that had been waiting for them to come along an experiment since the war. Humanity certainly was persistent, no matter what experiment, nuclear holocaust or otherwise, it inflicted on itself.
There is an expression in the Wasteland, old world blues.
Huzzah, sir! Huzzah!